Working with integers, we are dealing with either positive numbers, negative numbers, or a combination of them. To show you the addition and subtraction of integers, I am using this number line where you can either move forward or you can go backwards. To be precise, when we add numbers, we move forward on the number line. So when we add number, we are increasing the value of the number. So when we move forward on the number line, the number gets larger. Hence, we move forward when we add. And when we subtract, we are decreasing the value of a number. So we move backwards. On the number line, as you move back, the number gets smaller and smaller. Since we are working with integers, we will have different cases here. Like either you can add or subtract positive numbers, or add or subtract a combination of them, or you can even add or subtract both negative numbers. So we will discuss all these cases now. So you can add a positive number to another positive number. You can add a positive number to a negative number. You can add a negative number to a positive number. You can add both negative numbers. So I'm making use of numbers 3 and 5 to show you how they work. So if we add a positive 3 to a positive 5, now we avoid writing like plus 3 to show that it's a positive number. It's understood it's a positive 3. So 3 getting added to 5, the value of the number gets larger. So since we are adding a positive number to another number. So we start at this number, like the first addend tells you where you begin on the number line. And the operation and the sign of the second addend tells you whether you're moving forward or you're going backwards. So here we start at 3 and we move forward 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The answer is 8. We add a positive number to a negative number. So minus 3 plus positive 5. What happens here? So this is as good as like minus 3 plus 5. You're adding a 5 to a negative 3. No matter what number we have here, we move forward on the number line since we are adding a number to this. So starting at minus 3, we move forward 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The answer is 2. We have positive 3 and this is getting added to a negative 5. Now in this case, when you're adding a negative number is equivalent to saying subtracting a number from another number. So why this happens? When there is a plus and a minus sign residing together, they are adjacent to each other like this, then minus wins, or the operation is subtraction in that case. Or the other case like minus plus also. So they are residing together, then we have it's a subtraction operation, or minus wins in this case when these two signs are residing together. So this is taking away 5 from 3. So we are subtracting. When we subtract, we move back on the number line. So starting at 3, we move back 5 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The answer is minus 2. When we add both negative numbers, again we see with plus and minus signs are residing together. So it's like subtraction operation. So it's like saying minus 3 minus 5, taking away 5 from negative 3. So starting at negative 3, taking away 5, so the number gets further smaller. So going back 5 steps, you get at negative 8. We have similar cases for subtraction as well. So either you can you can subtract both positive numbers, or you subtract a positive number from a negative number. And the other case is you subtract a negative number from a positive, or you subtract both negative numbers. I'm making use of the numbers 3 and 5 again. So we subtract positive 3 we subtract positive 5 from positive 3. So this number 5 is getting subtracted from 3. So this is like taking away 5 from 3. So here you see it's the same thing as we are doing this part. It's equivalent to that. So it's as good as saying you're adding a negative number or you're taking away a positive number. They both means the same thing. So the answer to this will also be a negative 2. Why? Because we start at 3 and we move 5 steps backward because we are taking away a number. The other case here is a negative 3 and a positive 5. So you are taking away 5 from negative 3. So no matter what number you have as a first, as a minuend, you are taking away 5 from it. What happens here on the number line? So we start at minus 3, and since we are subtracting, we move back further. So minus, you will get at minus 8. Next case is you're subtracting. So let me write it. You're subtracting a negative number from a positive number. Now what happens here? Now in this case, when you're taking away a negative number from any number, whether it's positive or negative, it's as good as you're adding those numbers. Because when minus and minus sign resides together, or they are adjacent to each other in this case, like in this case, we add them actually. It's an addition problem. So we add 5 to 3. So when we add a number, we move forward on the number line. So the answer will be 3 plus 5 is 8. Or if we take away a negative number from another negative number. So taking away a negative number is as good as you're adding a number to another number. So minus 3 plus 5. So this is similar to this part, minus 3 plus 5. So what happens here? We start at minus 3, and since we are adding a number, we move forward 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get the answer 2. I have given you some practice problems so that you understand it in a better way. Before you watch my solution, I would recommend you to attempt it for yourself and then you watch the solution. So this one, 15 is getting added to 12. We are adding a number to another number. The number gets larger. So we move forward on the number line to get the answer as 27. Adding 12 to negative 15. So we start at negative 15, move forward 12 steps. The answer is a minus 3. Starting at 15, we are adding a negative number. So adding a negative number is saying we are taking away that number from 15. So because plus and minus sign resides together, minus wins. So the answer will be 3. Again here, minus 15 plus with a minus 12 or adding a negative number is taking away the number from this first number. This answer is minus 27. Starting in negative 15, we move back further 12 steps to get the answer as negative 27. Starting at 15, we move back 12 steps. The answer is 3. Starting at negative 15, we move back 12 steps. This is like minus 15 minus 12. And the answer is minus 27. It's like this. 15, take away a negative number. Taking away a negative number is as good as you're adding the number to it. So 15 plus 12 is 27. Minus 15, take away negative 12. It's again minus 15, you're adding 12 to it. So you're moving forward 12 steps from negative 15. You will land at negative 3.